I love you, Wally, because 38 years ago, I went to an open sing and met your genius, which has such a great aura that it draws you in and it brings out the greatness in you that you never knew you had. And you bring out that greatness with a lot of hard work, but always with love. I love you, Wally.
Walter, since I came here with you, it's been pure joy. You've been given us so much of your time and your love and made us better people. And in the process, we've made lots of beautiful music. Thank you and all the best.
Hey, Wally, welcome to our little sanctuary up here, hidden away. Hardly anyone ever comes here, but this is our place to be. I wanted to tell you that I love you because you're family. Many times in New York City, people didn't grow up here and don't have biological family. You're that way, I'm that way. And we pick the people that become our family, and you are definitely my family. That was true from the first time you invited Elizabeth when she was 2 years old to come up and sit and watch you do the organ prelude. It was true all those times that you asked my girls to come to the Musica Viva dress rehearsals and let them watch you work. You even let them sit up in the front row Christmas Eve when you could be distracted by young children, and hopefully they didn't. And then once I started working for Musica Viva and I got to know Shell better, he became family too, and all the times we've gone out to East Hampton and seen the girls play in your pool. You're just family. You will always be family. And all the times we've spent up here together in this wonderful little quiet place, you're just the best of friends. You're a great person to talk to, and we'll be family forever. So I'll always see you, and I'll see you soon.
Hello, Wally. I'm just realizing there's such a long list of names here. These are people in September 2001, many of your supporters. And that's when we had the Steinway Piano Fund. We started early in the year and we planned for your 25th anniversary, the Walter Fest, we called it. That was to have been October 2001. We got the money, we paid for the piano, and then we had September the 11th, 2001. So that whole era reminds me very much how your ministry as our Minister of Music helped to bring us together. So many names, these are just a few. Over the years, so many people have benefited from your wonderful musicianship. Thank you, Wally.
Wally, I love you because you're a kind and sensitive person who loves music and loves musicians. I think it's your passion for choral and organ music that has fed this congregation and shaped the church. When we went to Europe those 3 times, what I'll take from that is that whether we were traveling on airplanes, eating in restaurants, or singing incredible repertoire in beautiful churches, you brought us together as a community, and there's no better feeling. One of my very first rehearsals here in the choir loft, you told me that I didn't need to be quite so dressed up. And ever since then, I felt like I could really just be myself here. I think that you cultivated a family where everyone could be themselves, and I'm so grateful to know you. I love you.
You know, words don't fully capture what it is that you mean to me. Your friendship is cherished. The memories that I share with you, with Musica Viva, just priceless. And since 1985, I have been enveloped and embraced by your music. It's been pure heaven. Now soon, you won't be as present at All Souls. But I promise you, you and Shell are securely in my heart.
Wally, I love you because you lead by example. Here you are, creating this music for 40 years, and yet you carry yourself in such a humble attitude, in such a warm, welcoming way. In my first month here, you invited me to the choir loft, and I noticed the power that you have out there, and how you bring everybody together, the choir just making this amazing music, and yet you carry yourself so humble at coffee hour. Your smile is so infectious, and your way is the way of the Tao. Wally, I just want to say I love you, and why don't you just hit it, maestro? Welcome.
Wally, I'm one of your admirers, and I'm sure everybody in this church loves you for your years of service, especially for, of course, your musicianship. You're a great organist, you're a great conductor, a great choral director, a historian. We all think that you are irreplaceable, but we have to replace you. I also want to say something about your personality, which is exactly what this church needs and has taken advantage of. At staff meetings, you speak your mind, you have valuable ideas. I think back to the time when you slammed your finger in the door out here when we had a faulty, heavy front door, and we thought maybe your career was over. And some of us were almost sick to our stomach with that development, but you overcame it. And now we almost feel the same way. We don't know what we'll do without you, but we wish you great success, and I'm looking forward to doing some more weddings with you.
Hi, Wally. I just want to tell you that I loved you when I met you 25 years ago because of your fabulous musicianship, and you were such a great organist and choir conductor. But now that you've become a friend, I also love you because you're so loyal and generous and kind. I don't know many musicians with your talents who are also such great human beings. So I just want to thank you for being a great friend. See you at the next concert.
I think this is somewhat providential that I should be speaking to you from this high pulpit. Because at some point in my previous life when I was younger, I really thought that one day I would be preaching from a pulpit. When coming to All Souls, the first thing that grabbed me was the music that I heard from the choir loft wafting through the sanctuary. Then I joined Community Chorus, which was so exciting for me, because then I was able to experience choral music firsthand. Your love for music opened me up to the beauty of classical sacred music.
Wally, I love you because of your music and because of your friendship. Your music fills my soul and makes me feel blessed. And you have been such a wonderful colleague and friend for more than 20 years. You're the best.
Walter, there are many reasons why I love you. One is that when I think of you, I have this image in my mind of your smiling face. There's something about a smiling face that says a lot about one's mood, and that you exude that joy that your face suggests is a very powerful icon for me. I also feel like I really love you because I know how much you love music. You surround yourself with people who love music, and the music itself you choose because it's beautiful in itself. And I make up, and I hope I'm not wrong about this, that you love me too. And that's so meaningful. You surround yourself with beauty, and the fact that I imagine that I'm in my music one of the things that you surround yourself with for decades and decades is a powerful source of joy for me. I love you, Walter.
Just a moment for me to thank you for all you have done for All Souls and music at All Souls, and for us, the congregation at All Souls. You are the best. I just love your music. I love the way you conduct, play the organ, both music from the choir loft and the wonderful surrounds that you do in the sanctuary. It's just so brilliant, and we will really miss you.
We wish you well as you embark on this next stage of your career. It makes me think back to very happy times when I was lucky enough to serve on a committee with you and with Ellie French and Skylar Chapin, at which time we commissioned that marvelous organ in Cincinnati, Ohio. I can only imagine that you, as the young person you are about to reinvent yourself in some creative way. I hope that includes many return visits here to your home. We will miss you, but welcome you back with open arms. All the best.
Hey, Wally. Hey, I hope you don't mind I snuck up here to check out your digs. This is a magical spot right here. This is like the Holy of Holies. This is where you made the name Walter Klaus larger than life. You have the most amazing heart. You are just completely gregarious and wonderful to everyone you meet. I remember you having the young adults up here multiple times for private performances. One time you were exhausted from having played all day out on Long Island, and you still absolutely played your heart out for us and took as many requests as we wanted. Thank you so much, Wally. You'll be missed.
Hi, Wally. Wally, I love you because we're both from Ohio. Now, that may seem silly, but I think of our both being from Ohio as a bond. We lived at a certain time in a certain place, and that creates, for me, a lot of comfort whenever we're together, talking, working together. And I think in many ways, when I was writing the book, The Biography of a Sound, that bond was very evident as we sat and sat and sat for hours of tapes. But from those tapes, I wrote a book, which I hope you take as a token of my love. I have to close and say this is my favorite story. I know, I heard about from you about your first professional performance. You were hired to play the organ, and because you were a young boy, your mother had to drive you. So when you walked into the site, of course, they thought your mother was the organist. But no, at 12 years old, you were the professional organist.
Bravo! 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 Wally, that was fantastic. Listen, on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for the high standards that you've given us and that you've shown us over all these years. I hope we can keep it up through good years, through the less good years, through the out-of-tune pianos, the in-tune pianos, the old organs, the new organs, the new old organs. Bravo. Bravo to you, my friend. We love you.